nasty. Like the whole carrier took chunks out.
Beating.
Yeah, it did.
Jeez. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Ashley.
Josh.
And this is Ohio Off-Road. That was very awkward.
Yep.
Anywho, we are back in the garage today. That last video that you guys saw, we took care of the Dana 60.
That's the Dana 60.
Whoops.
We took care of the 14 volt.
The 14 volt.
So we are now switching gears. We're gonna look at the Dana 60, make sure everything looks and acts okay. There's a few problems that I noticed when I was going to buy it, so I'll show you guys that. But it's just gonna get the Dana 60 all disassembled, brackets cut off, and then hopefully still in this video we can start doing the gearing and stuff like that. But these Dana 60s, these Ford 05 and up, they are an absolute chore to get all these brackets cut off.
Someone knows.
Yeah, so.
From experience.
Yep, so we're gonna see how much we can get done today. We got some priorities and some other stuff to do tonight. So we got a few hours. Like always, came out here early, all day, all morning. I was working on doing some videos for you guys. So I edited some videos, and now we got a few hours to work on the Dana 60 and hopefully get a decent amount done today and then work on it on Sunday.
So nothing to it but to do it. So let's get to it.
So one of the things when I was picking it up, this got taken out of a truck for a reason. You can see like the pinion bearings are completely shot in it.
It wiggle wiggles.
Yeah, so it's not supposed to do that, guys. So we're gonna see, hopefully nothing where the pinion bearing sits is scarred up or anything like that. But we're gonna get a look at that to make sure everything's okay before we even start this work. So what we have to do is cut off all these brackets. So there are a ton of them and they weigh a lot and everything else. So we're getting the axles all out, this stripped down to bare housing so we can start building it.
Taking the knuckles off and everything.
Yep, knuckles and everything off, so it's easy to remove.
So we have not had this open. The missing bolts makes it look like we've had it open, but we haven't. This is how we got it, missing bolts.
All right, so let's crack this thing up and see what we're working with. I don't think it has any fluid in it because it would probably just be leaking out of the pinion. Oh, I missed one. Helps to take them all off. That's something we really don't want to see.
Ooh.
It's not terrible, but it's definitely...
Oh, it looks terrible.
It's definitely really, really rusty in there. Carrier's broken, everything. We're gonna rip the rest of that out. And
oh yeah, look at that, guys.
yep. Yeah.
Hopefully these caps are still good.
Right. The caps still look okay. I have to replace this bolt. No, maybe not. But it's definitely rusty, and I kind of knew it was going to be rusty. So we're going to have to clean that up really, really nicely. That's what we're dealing with on the inside. But to get that whole carrier out and everything, like every axle, we have to rip the axle shafts out. So we're working on that.
I think she's stuck on there good.
It's not a good thing.
Can't be stuck if it's made of liquid.
Right. So we're gonna heat them all up. Heat works every time.
All the time.
Every time, all the time.
This time. There we go. There's two there, and it looks like we gotta flip it over and do two on the other side.
So there's this stupid sill right here, and the thing, what that's for is for your auto hub lockouts. But the thing is, that sill absolutely sucks junk. So.
Yeah, because we had to use a socket on ours, right?
Right.
And the hydro assist to pop it.
Right.
So to disassemble, you just get these three here off, pop it out, and pray it all comes out in one chunk. All three screws are out. Let's see what it looks like.
And the thing is with these Ford hubs, they're actually fairly strong. So I'm
not trying to break them. I'm doing that. If I can reuse them, I will. And then we've been running the dormer replacements from like AutoZone or any of the parts stores on the blue Jeep. And we've been running those for a while and haven't had a problem with them. But look at that. That thing's still like minty good. Everything inside of it's good. I'm sure it locks up pretty easy. Or unlocks pretty easy. Yeah, you can see it moving. So it seems like everything in the hub works. So we're gonna definitely save these because it's gonna save me $200 in hubs until those break, and then we'll get replacements. Now, when you go to take these off, you can see maybe, I don't know if you can see because there's kind of dark, but there's a big snap ring in there. So for this size snap ring, you kind of want something pretty nice. And first one I ever did, I fought with it like crazy. And then I bought just the nice kit from Harbor Freight. So maybe you'll get that snap ring pliers and pop that off.
Alright, Josh, so what we got here?
So this is just snap-on pliers. So this is the Icon set from Harbor Freight. I think at the time when I bought it, I'd been like $60, but it's definitely well worth it.
Come in handy multiple times.
Yeah. I can't see anything.
Don't worry, we couldn't see either.
There it is. See how thick that thing is?
Beefy.
Yeah, so you would definitely want to get some good ones. Don't even bother getting like any of the cheaper ones. All right, so once we got that out, we can definitely knock this unit bearing off.
Get the Tanya. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
All right, that's the unit bearing. That actually looks pretty good still too. So, I don't know.
Maybe keep it for spares?
Yeah, I'll keep it for spare, that's for sure. Some brand new ones that I stole off of Jeff. Don't tell him. But I was gonna use those. All right, so now let's look at this seal. So this seal absolutely sucks. So this is gonna take a while to work on this to get this thing to pop, but we're gonna get it.
So we have an idea. We're not 100% sure it's gonna work.
It probably won't.
Probably won't, but
It's an idea.
it's an idea. It's better than struggling, right?
Better than no idea.
So our idea is to put a socket, a long enough socket in between the ear of the axle shaft
And the seat, the housing.
and the seat of the housing. My idea is to hook a ratchet strap from one knuckle down to the other knuckle and crank and see if we can get it to pop.
So
Because ratchet straps are stronger than our manly muscles here.
right.
Great, let's see if this works. It might be doing something.
Yeah. Is there anything out there looking okay?
I saw this here move.
Oh, that's good.
Girl, it's bulging.
Yeah.
It's a bulging right there.
Okay.
It might work.
It might work with the racing device.
Like a hammer?
A bar of practice.
A bar of pride.
Bar of pride.
Not gonna lie, I'm slightly worried about my face.
Oh, there we go!
My idea worked.
It did. That's a good idea, bud. Like I said for a long time, you should have been the engineer.
When in doubt, use ratchet strips.
Right. And here's our nice little axle.
It's just a baby.
It's just a little fella.
Minus it's like this big around.
Right. Now I'm not even gonna bother showing you this side. It's just gonna be the exact same process. So we're just gonna get this side ripped up. So now we just gotta take out the wheel intersection and then we can really inspect everything to see if it's a good axle or not.
So we gotta get that rusty hunk of junk out of there.
And you can definitely see like somebody's been in here because you see the bearing caps are all marked. So there's a sideways V, then it's marked right there, sideways V, and then here's A to A. So we don't need to mark those because they're already marked and the alignment's already fine. So somebody's definitely been in here before. And that's probably why the bearing went, because he didn't have everything set up right. Just some guy didn't know really what he's doing. We're gonna see if we can make it better.
I think we can.
I think so too. As long as
We don't mess something up. Or it's not already messed up.
it's us. As long as everything's not already messed up.
If it is, then it looks like we're going to go get another axle.
Yep. Let's see if this will work. There it goes.
She was in there pretty snug.
Yeah, she was.
Ew.
Ew. That's filthy, man. Look at this thing. Nasty, like the whole carrier took chunks out.
Beating.
Yeah, it did.
Jeez.
So we'll see. I don't see any shims. Okay, they got the shims underneath the bearings. So when it comes time to it, I'll take those shims out, measure those shims, so we have a starting point on that.
Maybe not as
long
snug as they had it.
As long as everything still works.
What's in here look like?
Filthy.
Look at that pinion, guys.
Yep.
Yikes.
He didn't have it deep enough or something.
Somebody did not do this any favors at all.
Right. All right, so we just gotta knock that pinion out. So hopefully it's kind of loose in there. Let's see.
Woo! Almost lost my toes.
Pinion is gonzo.
Pinion left the chat a long time ago.
Yeah, it did. See, guys, I think this is what happens when you don't get your pinion set in deep enough. Yeah, that's definitely just a failure because it wasn't deep enough. So, that's all trash. How's everything looking inside there? Yeah, everything looks fine. So it looks like we can use this whole axle. So what I'm gonna do is just take a shot back to it, get all that crap out of there, all that rust. So I guess it's knuckles, and then shot back.
Step 1, remove the carter pin.
Yep, step 1, carter pin. Willie knows, look at him. He's bored, he's done this so many times.
Willie's ready for a nap. I'll stand over here and just not get footage of that coming loose. I'll just get footage of Josh struggling. How about that?
Struggle no more.
We're only using like the world's biggest wrench though.
So we just got the ball joints all loose. So hopefully it's just a couple whacks and it should drop down.
Josh is gonna get the shot back. We're gonna get the inside of this all swept out because doesn't look terrible now.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So now what?
Cut stuff off.
We get to cutty.
Yeah,
What all do we have to cutty?
everything.
What's everything?
All these brackets all around it. So everything has to come off.
I don't know about you guys, but that kind of sucks. That big bracket there, that bracket there. I'm sure we have to cut off the bracket off the thingy. Do we cut off the, oh, those come off?
Yeah, they get pulled.
We don't have to cut those off. Good. Yay! So I'm assuming you have to cut like on here and cut this bracket off and cut this off. Cut this thing off.
Everything has to come off.
Well, not everything.
Just about everything.
You don't cut your knuckles and you don't cut your cast.
Yeah, those are C's. But yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
At least I know the knuckles attached to the C's. Just because I used the wrong word.
Right.
Josh.
Right.
Jeez. Parts police over here.
Jeez.
I'm the instruction police. He's the parts police.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Will you look at it? Just look at it.
It's a hot mess express up in here.
Right.
And look at this. Our garage is filthy.
It is. And we haven't even started cutting yet. It's going to get worse.
Josh, you're not looking very excited about this.
Yeah, I think this is that part where it's like, now the work really starts. The rest of it was just unbolting stuff and taking stuff together. Now it's the part where I'm gonna get filthy, and it's just gonna be a lot of cutting. But
I hate to tell you, but you're already filthy. Look at your nose.
oh no.
What the question is do you get started on it now?
That's what I'm wondering. Start now or take a break for the day and get cleaned up for the party.
Yep. November fires.
All right, I think we're gonna end here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, just like this. All right, like I said, we're gonna end the video right here. Guys, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss this build, and follow all the other fun YouTube stuff. The next video, we're gonna get the truss on that Dana 60, all the brackets cut off, and probably gonna have to do some modifications on that truss to make it work. So, hope you guys liked it. All right, adios.